Welcome to DNA Astrology US in English. I am GuunhawBrahmmah DNA Astrologer. I already told some tips and secrets in Telugu according to DNA Astrology. Here I would like to put forth my things and my what is called ideas in English also. It is very useful to other than Telugu language peoples, and it is a unique subject, so that I very eager to tell something about DNA astrology in this video. We are in Tirupati near Renigunda. Every day so many people are coming to me and take consultancy according to DNA astrology. It is very saturated according to scientific knowledge from the DNA astrology. It is not pseudoscience, it is a 100% science. When we go to discuss in general traditional astrology, if any horoscope you can take, there something is happened that if you have your horoscope in your hand, you can take and see what I am here put forthing about it, about the ascendant. So if you want to know the person character or attitude of the character sticks and attitude of the person or characteristic of the person or mannerism of a concerned person, simply they will go through and see where the ascendant, at the ascendant place which planet is placed. So according to the placement of a planet and the planet which is conjunctive to other planets in anywhere, according to their knowledge, they give some results. Is it correct or not? If I take one example, you can understand very easily that you see in any horoscope. For example, Saturn, which is placed in Lagna, that is ascendant. So according to ascendant, in normal astrology, they told only the characteristic of person and attitude of the person and the mannerism of the person, according to their karakatva of a planet which is places in the ascendant. It is the traditional astrology. That means that the planet which is having the features and characteristics and karakatvas of ascendant, the ascendant means that characteristics of the person. But in our DNA astrology, it is some different. How we can define here? So if a planet which is placed in the ascendant, Lagna, then we take their karmic registry of the planet. That means the planet that takes some karmic registry according to the birth star. For example, here I mention, you take any Lagna that is ascendant. For example, Scorpio is ascendant where Saturn is placed. When Saturn is placed in the ascendant, we are not going to do one thing that is according to the traditional astrology. Why? Because of traditional astrology, astrologers mostly giving the results of the Saturn. That means the Scorpio ascendant person having the Saturn characters, Saturn features. But we are taking in DNA astrology Saturn star. That means birth star of Saturn is Mars. Mars causes stars. That where the Saturn is placed, the Saturn which is not working properly and it doesn't exhibit their characteristics and attitudes or mannerism. Instead of Saturn, it works as Mars. Why? You can understand. The birth star of Saturn is Revati star. Kritika, Pubbha, Mula and Revati, these four stars having the karmic registry of Mars. So according to the karmic registry of the Mars, here the Revati is also one star in which Saturn born. So that here birth star of Saturn is a Revati, that's why Saturn does not work there in the ascendant of a Scorpio person. There works only Mars characters. In general, in traditional astrology, they state how Saturn is a very slow planet. Saturn works hard, very workaholic person, and he just like a slave for the person who under the works anywhere. But here the person, if he has Scorpio Lagna or ascendant, and in the ascendant Saturn is placed when he born. But according to the Saturn characteristics, he is not having lifelong. Since here I told according to DNA astrology in many videos, where the Saturn places, the Saturn doesn't work, and the Saturn behaves like Mars. Why? Birth star of Saturn is Revati, that Revati having karmic registry of Mars, so there works Mars. So according to DNA astrology, the behavior of the person, the attitude of the person, the characteristic of this person, just like Mars. Mars is very active. Mars is aggressive. And Mars characters, how the Mars where the influences instead of Saturn, there the person is very aggressive and very fast. So not only Saturn, but also you take any planet which is in your horoscope, where it is placed in 12 bhavas. For example, Jupiter, who places in the ascendant. So Jupiter, here you are seeing Jupiter only, but instead of Jupiter there works Rahu influence. That means instead of Guru, Jupiter, here it influences Rahu karmic registry. Since the birth star of Jupiter is Pushya, so that here Pushya having the karmic registry on curse or boon on 3 stars: Pushya, Shatabisha and Vishaka. That's why where Guru places in the horoscope of any person, the Guru doesn't work. There instead of Guru, according to DNA astrology, Rahu having all things for the ascendant. The ascendant means the person who is having his only life of that vital characters of that person. So here you can observe what the differences. What are the differences we are having in DNA astrology? So if you are going to learn DNA astrology, if you have any interest or eager to learn in English or Telugu, you can approach from us by only audio classes in WhatsApp group. Here it is, I am saying a little English, you can understand, I think, and you are very knowledge persons because of getting DNA astrology in a astrological world.